East Meets West is an exhibition of contemporary African art, and we look at Kenya and Nigeria on opposite ends of the continent. So we allow our viewers to see that Africa is a very diverse place with all sorts of cultures and subcultures that are very transparent. So we begin with two artists from each country. In Kenya, we have Naomi Wanjiku, who works with sheet metal and fabrics to create works of art that look at community and women empowerment. We also have an emerging photographer, Khadija Farah, who brings photographs from the largest refugee camp in the world in Kenya on the Somalia border. Moving over to Nigeria, we begin with Tunde Odunlade, who is a textile artist working with batik and beads. Then next we have Temi Coker, another emerging photographer who looks at documentary travels throughout Lagos, Nigeria. So all these artists together make up East Meets West and allows people to really get a sense of what's happening on the continent of Africa.
My name is Ngotiek Nelson Ngotiek from Kenya, southern Kenya, and the first Maasai land, Narok County. I am a cultural ambassador, speaking about the culture of the Maasai. So I'm training dances movement to different people in our country, it happens, and even now internationally. So that is who I am.
I consider myself to be a cultural ambassador. For the spring 2016, I was selected as visiting curator at Palo Alto College. So we organized the East Meets West exhibition showcasing contemporary African art here in San Antonio.
Maasai community is plain islands that are found in southern Kenya. They are known for keeping livestock, and we are referred as pastoralists because we move with our animals from place to place looking for water and pastures. So the Maasai community is the only community, if I may say so, that has maintained their culture for a long time, and is the only community that now still practice their culture to date.
The Yoruba tribe is found in the southwestern region of Nigeria. They're known for being a very ancient civilization. They've been around for thousands of years, and a lot of the culture that's found in Nigeria is rooted in traditional villages in Yoruba lands.
Okay, what I can compare about East Africa and West Africa, we have diverse cultures. These people from West Africa have their own cultures, and we have different cultures from them. Because as people from East Africa, as a Maasai, we have moralism, which doesn't exist in West Africa. And if it exists in a different dimension. And again, when you talk about the leadership, the West Africa community, most of them have the kingdoms, while in Kenya, most of us, we have chiefs. So that's the differences that we have. About the similarities, we have some similarities, like Maasai community are known for livestock keeping, while the Fulani from Nigeria keep their animals. Again, these distances show a big differences, but I think that are acceptable.
Okay. Comparing East and West Africa has been an interesting task because I'm familiar with Nigeria on the western end, but now we have to look at other cultures on the opposite end of the map. So when I look at both, I see a lot of similarities and differences, but for one, both countries really take a lot of responsibility in carrying on their culture. So you'll notice that none of the Yoruba or the Maasai cultures have really died over the years. They've gotten stronger. So that's a similarity. And differences are ways of life. The Maasai are pastoralists, and West Africa, we are a bit more modern, more developed. But even with that, there's still advantages and disadvantages to both sides.